Now we're talking about solving two different types of equations. One is solving exponential equations, and the other is logarithmic. So we're going to do exponential equations right now. So, like I said, there's a process to these things. If you go along with the process, you'll be able to solve it. So, what you do, the first thing is isolate the exponential. So get it alone. Take the log or the ln of both sides. This is not multiplying, it's taking the log or the ln of both sides. Kind of like square rooting both sides, okay? And then use the power property to bring the exponent down. At that point, you should be able to solve for x or the variable. So we're going to go through a couple of examples so that you guys understand what I'm talking about. And I will write down the steps as we go. So, for example, let's say we did, this is number 6 in your book. And it says 3 to the 2x minus 1 equals 5. So, the first step is to isolate the exponential. Luckily, this thing is already by itself. It's a base and an exponent. There's nothing added or subtracted, so we can leave it the way it is. So step 1 is done for us. Step 2 says take the log or the ln of both sides. In this case, it doesn't matter. The only time it would matter is if you're trying to make it easier on yourself. So if you had e to the something, you would take the ln and they would cancel each other out. If you had 10 to the something, you would take the log and they would cancel each other out. All other times, it doesn't matter, as long as you use whatever it is on the same thing on both sides. So I'm going to say ln of 3 to the 2x minus 1 equals ln of 5. Okay? So that's step 2. Step 3 says use the power property to bring down the exponent. So this 2x plus 1 gets pulled out in front. Or sorry, 2x minus 1 times ln 3 equals ln 5. Questions so far? Okay, and the last spot is to solve. So, the easiest thing you're going to solve just like you would a normal thing. This thing is multiplied, right? So, how do you want to get rid of it? What would you do? Yeah, divide by ln 3, the whole thing. And then we have 2x minus 1 equals ln 5 divided by ln 3. So, this is all step 4, so I'm going to put a little 4 here and a 4 here. So I can actually put this in my calculator at this point, ln 5 and ln 3. So ln 5 divided by ln 3. And it's probably a good idea for us to just go out to maybe 3 decimal places. So 1.465. So then we have 2x minus 1 equals 1.465. Now what do we do to solve for x? Plus 1. So 2.465, and then what? Good. So we could just put in our calculator, answer plus 1 equals divided by 2 equals, and that would give us 1.232. And that's the answer for x.